Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So, had to get some more expandable hoses. The ones that we had them for a long time, and they broke on us. So we had to get some more of them, and I couldn't find the ones that I had before. So I'm trying out a new one here. We found this one here in Ollie's. And this is a steel tin, and this expands up to 50 feet. Now they did have one of these on, and I just unscrewed this from the hose end here. So you can see what this here looks like. And looks to be made really nice and heavy. We'll see here how it works. But one thing I want to explain about expandable hoses. So, people were saying that they were getting expandable hoses and they were really short and they weren't 50 feet long, or they weren't 60 feet long, or however long that they had bought them. They were saying that they were really short and they weren't that length. So what I want to explain to you is, when you first buy these hoses, until you fill them up with water, you are not going to get the length out of them that your pack says that they can go to. So these are shorter until you actually fill them with water, and then they expand. And that's what I've seen. Because these will be real short for us, and they can't always reach the whole way back to the greenhouses or something like that. And once they're expanded with water, then when they're fully expanded, then they can reach. So that is something I want to tell you about. And this was my experience with using expandable hoses. And I've been using expandable hoses for years. They're really lightweight. They're a lot nicer than the real big rubber hoses. They're a lot easier to handle, and they're a lot nicer going to the greenhouse with. And you do want to make sure that these washers, which this black piece right here is the washer there, is in place before you hook it up, so that you don't have an issue with your water leaking. So I have the water turned on here, and this is slowly expanding. I don't have the water turned on too fast. And these are expanding out here. Now this is dripping from the faucet itself. It needs to be replaced. So that's just dripping from there. It's not dripping from the hose connection fittings or anything like that. Now these expandable hoses, you do not want to use them for recreational purposes. You don't want to hook them up to your trailer or anything like that for water. You have special hoses that you need for that, and these are not them. Another thing is, these do not seem to work with the pumps that we use for I'm trying to think. For our water tanks. They do not work for those because the pumps do not have enough pressure to put the water through to expand these hoses out. And these also do not work for sprinkler systems from what we've seen. So that's just a few things that we've seen from these. Another thing that you do not want to do with these is you do not want to let them sit with water in them. You want to make sure that you empty them out after you're done using them, and that they don't have water sitting in them for prolonged periods of time, because that can actually make them explode and burst, and you don't want that. So just make sure that you're emptying them out after you're done using them. And want to give you those tips there. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. It'll tell us I put a new video on. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.